Hope you guys are doing well. We are in the Scorpio season at this point, and I have already gone ahead and shuffled the cards and laid them out. And boy, the energy is intense this month. There's a lot of healing taking place, just to sort of jump right in, and there is a call to action. So, how I organize my readings is that I pull out a catalyst card first from the Energy Oracle deck. This card will shed light on the energy that is supporting you this month, or something that you need to be careful about, or something, but it's usually like something very positive that is benefiting you at this point. Then I draw 3 tarot cards, one card to shed light on what you need to know, the second one on what you need to do, and the third one on what you need to release. So here we are. Let's get started. This reading is for Scorpio, November 2020. Welcome. Welcome to my channel, Inner Divine Truth. So Scorpio, first card that popped out for you is hostilities. Don't get too worried about this. Think of this as an energy that is, yes, hostile, but could be from external situation, people, events. Something that's not playing in your favor, that feels like you have to constantly fight for something, defend yourself. It's a heavy energy, I give you that. It is not an easy thing to deal with, but it is also a passing energy. It's not something that's going to stay with you forever. It's this, his stance is defensive, and he's ready to strike. And perhaps that is what you are in right now. There could be perceived hostilities around you. Not necessarily people are actually attacking you, but you might be perceiving it to be so. Always on your guard, having to defend yourself, having to sort of rise above the situation. But I'm sensing exhaustion here. I'm sensing a broken heart, pain, sorrow, but he's ready, and this is the thing, your sword is always up, you can't relax. This is the energy we are entering into this month with, and that's why I had to pull out 2 more cards to get clarification on, how you should be dealing with this heavy energy of the hostilities. What I'm picking is that this is momentary. It's not going to be a sustained situation. This will come to a pass, and there will be some celebration, some victory happening, possibly towards the end of this month. Next card that came out from the same deck is Storm Warning. So either this energy hasn't played out yet, or it's going to. The Storm Warning is equivalent of the Tower card in Tarot. In Tarot, the Tower card, the Tower is struck by lightning, and it sets the top of the tower alight, sets it on fire. That is indicative of a crown chakra being set on fire, and a crown chakra basically opening up, and 2 people jump out of the tower, because, basically telling us that if you stay in the same situation, it's going to be more painful than actually leaping out of that tower. So it's a forced change of events. That forces you to snap out of your old habits, do things differently, break the status quo because it doesn't serve you. The storm is saying something very similar. There's going to be an upheaval. Now, before we reach the tower moment, before we reach the storm, there's always signs, there's always indication that things cannot be the same way as they've been in the past few months or even years from this point. Something's got to give, something's got to change. And when we don't do that, well, the universe forces it on us, and those situations can be very painful because you're forced to give up on old habits, forced to change your ways, forced to improvise and be creative and, get out of a comfort zone. It's not always pleasant. It can be very painful and disruptive. So here we are with hostilities and the storm warning, and it's a warning now. It's coming up, and you're on your guard. So perhaps you're already sensing this. You're sensing some upheaval coming your way, and next, I'm so sorry, this broken heart here. So perhaps this is speaking to a few of you. Perhaps the situation is already playing out in your lives. I mean, today we're on November 3rd. November, I had to check the calendar. Yeah, November 3rd. And so, and now this is asking for a healing that needs to take place in this broken heart. You have recognized that whatever these hostilities were, whatever harsh words that were said, or, the sword is also indicative of a truth and a harsh truth that came to the forefront and, caused some heartache and pain and sorrow. So heavy energies that you're dealing with, and we'll look at, what the advice will be. We will look at it at the end, but at the bottom of the deck, which your challenge is blossoming abundance. So perhaps you are struggling to find stability, security, abundance in your situation. Perhaps you are, struggling to see the light, the beauty, the joyfulness in your present situation because of all these heavy energies, the hostilities, the storm coming through, the tower moment, broken heart, powerful, heavy energies, but something that needs to be processed and some things that need to be let go of. You can't fight all the battles. You have to pick your battles. And underneath this is appreciation, you see. So, and underneath that this is a reading on its own, right? Financial constraints. So, right off the bat, the advice is very clear. Sit in appreciation, sit in gratitude. Yes, there's financial constraints, and yes, you're longing for, abundance, financial prosperity, perhaps also good health. Appreciate that which you already have. You see, this woman is standing in front of this dry brush with only one little flower in her hand, and she's content with that. And that's because she knows that the brush behind her will bloom at some point. So, this is heavy. My heart's feeling very anxious. Yeah. So we need to step into this gratitude for what is, recognizing the abundance that already exists around us. And this is blossoming abundance. And so the flower here and the blossoms here, speaking the same language. These cards correlate. So blossoming, it's not happened, it's going to happen, it's in process. Pay attention to that process. Look at the simple things in life and be grateful for another day to be alive, for the sun to shine, for the birds to sing, for a roof over your head, all the simple things that you can take delight in, because you are safe and you're happy, you're with loved ones. And everything in this moment is okay. As Eckhart Tolle says, be in the now, be in the present, and indulge in some gratitude. Say thanks for what you have, and perhaps these hostile energies, the storm warning, this, aching, broken heart, these energies will dissipate. Because the moment you step into a place of gratitude, appreciation for what is, you step out of pain and negativity and sorrow. Your focus is now shifted to the good rather than dwelling in the negative. And that's perhaps how you can avert this storm. What you need to know, moving on, is 8 of Cups. Spirit is telling you to move on from this situation. You have put in a lot of emotional investment into some situation in your life, work, family, relationships. 8 cups that are standing here, and this man chooses to walk away into the dark, following the call of this moon. The path goes zigzag, walking away. This is what you need to know. I believe some of you are already on that path. With this broken heart here, you have recognized that this situation no longer serves me, and the only way I can take care of my heart myself is start afresh, move away from this situation, and you're leaving behind quite a lot. You're leaving behind things that you emotionally invested in previously. Put in a lot of effort, put in a lot of heart. That's a hummingbird. And yeah, sign of good luck. It's a male hummingbird, yellow and blue, very cute little thing. Still chirping, saying hello to you, affirming. I see it as a sign, affirming what I'm telling you here is that either you're already in that emotional space of withdrawing. You don't have to physically go. It's about emotional withdrawal. Or you're going to get into this space, or you're already entering this month with this energy of withdrawing emotionally. What you need to do, interesting, 6 of Wands and 8 of Wands. This is victory, and this is messages, fast-moving messages coming your way. Your decision to move on is opening up this door to victory, to a small achievement, to a small celebration, this is not a victory that, it can't really last long, but it's a small hooray. It's something that you can celebrate. And, thinking about appreciation, coming back to, rounding back up here, is this idea that a friend of mine told me this recently is to be in gratitude is to celebrate. Simple. You have little wins in your life. When you make time to celebrate those little wins, you're telling the universe that I am grateful for what just happened. I am so happy. Thank you for this experience, for this joyful moment, for the birth of this child, for this little, for this job that I've just gotten. She said yes, or he said yes, or I won a contest. These little victories need to be celebrated. When you don't celebrate, you're telling the universe that I can't be bothered. I need something better, something, I won the lotto for, $200, but actually I wanted the 20,000 one, so whatever. No, don't do that. Don't fall for that, please. Appreciation requires us to be grateful for what we have here and now, including our existence, our breath, our health. This year health is a big win. So it calls for celebration. Even though this is not really a card for celebration, it's a card for a victory, some project that you've been engaged in. But I'm looking more in the background like this. I can almost hear the chants going, hooray, hooray, like calling out your name. Yay, Scorpio did it. You have, I'm thinking about also ascension. What you have done or achieved is building something up, ascending something. I'm seeing like a collective group of people rising up because of this victory, and a lot of messages are coming in, messages of appreciation, of gratitude, messages of congratulations as well, emails, phone calls. So this month, please, whatever this victory is, celebrate, take time out, enjoy with family and friends, however best you can in your situation, and acknowledge the victory that have taken place in your life, however small, however little. It's always cause to celebrate, and rejoice in the messages that come through. These could also be messages coming in from the divine, and your intuition speaking to you as well. Think of this also as a personal victory. Might not come in from an external source. It could just be because you have withdrawn emotionally. It's like opening up a space in your heart that is now able to rejoice, and I'm seeing laughter and happiness flow in, and that feels victorious to you, that I am able to walk away from this situation. I have taken charge, I have taken control, and I am able to put this nonsense behind me that wasn't serving me. And when you do that, you know, opening up your intuitive self, your heart space is now open because not invested in these 8 cups. Imagine all that heart space opening up, and all these messages come in from the divine. This is the seat of our intuition, our heart space that receives messages. These are the messages coming in. What are they telling you? Are they congratulating you? Are they happy for you? You know, so some good news, you know, and this is what you need to do. This is it. Celebration, appreciation. That's going to be the title of this video. Celebration, appreciation. Focus on the good. What you need to release is Hanged Man. All right, so you paused in the past to take a break, to reflect on your situation, and while you were in this space, you gained some insight, you gained some revelations. You know, this Hangman upside down is an enlightened being. He's seeing things from a different perspective. That different perspective allowed you to now move away from that situation that caused a pause. Spirit is saying, let that go now. This Hangman is not serving you anymore. Snap out of it. Get up. Get moving. There's much to celebrate here. All right. I'll take one more card out for advice. What's the advice? Fool. Whatever you're walking away from, it's stepping, you know, it's putting you into this Fool energy, which is taking a leap of faith, investing in something that you wouldn't have done previously because it didn't make sense or wasn't prudent, wasn't the wise thing to do. The Fool takes chances. The wisdom will come later. He's keen for experiences, or she, and is guided by intuition, guided with the, you see the heart is like broad and open, allowing the heart to lead the way. And that's where healing takes place, when you make peace with the past, with the pain, with the sorrows, with all these like negative hostilities, this energy around you. This could also, hostilities could be you're just telling yourself all these negative hostile things. Self-sabotaging. No. Time to move on. Be the Fool. Take the leap. There's something bigger, better, more amazing waiting for you on the other side. I'm going to take one more card out for the Fool energy, please. Fool has advice for Scorpio, November 2020. What else can we tell Scorpio about the Fool energy, please? Fool is also, you know, light-hearted. He's happy. He's carefree. He has no baggage. No baggage, Scorpio. Any more advice for Scorpio for 2020 November? It's taking some time. Wow, okay. 7 of Wands. Yep, when I saw the card for hostilities, this is the card I was thinking about. Advice. Rise above. Defend yourself. You're being attacked this month. 7 of Wands is what you need to... what you need to focus on, what you need to do as well. This is the advice, you know, how do you deal with those hostile situations? You rise above. This guy is being attacked from underneath. He's on a higher ground. So higher ground is, you know, spiritually, emotionally, is taking the high road, being the bigger person, looking at the situation from a broader perspective, from a higher ground, and you know, defending yourself for what you believe in, your values. This will pass. You know, we have Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands all together here. So very fiery energy, very aggressive as well. You know, wands are fire, and a lot of passion is there. Lots of like very passionate communication, exchanges. Even if it's joyful, it's like very an outburst of joy type of energy. And it's interesting. I'm sensing somebody who is, or people here, a group of you, who are very stuck in your old ways, and you are now being called to step into the energy of the Fool and chart a new path. Be a pioneer, and you'll get attacked for that. And hence you need to step up and be the bigger person. Gain some perspective. Hanged Man again, different perspective right here, which you have been doing. And this is affirmation that what you have been doing is the right thing. You are on the right path. Don't doubt yourself this month. Appreciation for what you have is needed to heal this broken heart from whatever pains and sorrows you're walking away from. And trust in yourself to take this journey of the Fool. Celebrate the little things, and don't let hostile people, situation, even things you tell yourself, don't let that control you. These are fleeting energies, and maybe it'll be gone by the first week of November already. Maybe these energies have already passed. And it's always in your power to shift those energies, should you so desire. You know, it's in your power with these suited cards, you know, minor arcana cards. Always these are energies that can quickly change based on our free will. And I think the message here is simple, is to be in gratitude and to work on the heart chakra, and you know, be the Fool and be lighthearted and be joyful, especially with the Six of Wands. Celebration is needed of the little victories in your life. All right, Scorpio, with that, this was long reading, 22 minutes. All right, I wish you all the best, and be well, take care, and I'll see you next month. Bye.